Welcome guys back, another episode of the Fray Experience out here at beautiful Lake Melones, out here with Ryan Cook, aka Ryan Cook Fishing. Take it away.
Yeah, so anyway, I got a guide service. It's called Ryan Cook Fishing. We're not out on a guide trip obviously today. Me and Tyler just out here having a good time, filming a video. We're looking for some big spots in largemouth out here on New Melones. I came up yesterday. We had a real good sack of fish. We caught some nice largemouth. We found them up shallow eating jigs later in the day. We tried to get it to go a little bit this morning. It's not really happening yet. We went out to some island tops, caught some decent fish. He got one about 3 1/4 on a drop shot. The fish are real finicky still, so what we're gonna do, we just now came back to a good rock pile. We're hoping now that the sun's up, we're getting our sweatshirts off. Mine just came off, his is probably getting ready to.
It's about time.
And we're gonna go pretty much pound the bank shallow, pound some big rock for the rest of the day, and just go look for a bigger bite. And if it's slow and we can't catch them, the nice thing about New Melones, you can always back off to deeper water and go catch plenty of spotted bass. We just stopped on an island top, caught 4 or 5 in 10-15 minutes just to have some fun, and now we're gonna get back on it. But for the rest of the day, as long as we get at least, I'd say, what, a bite an hour, Ty?
Works for me.
A bite an hour, we're gonna stick with this for the rest of the day. We're not gonna be looking for numbers, we're gonna be looking for bigger fish. And I think, like I said, with it getting warmer, right now, they should start here in the next hour, hour and a half. So I'm hoping it's gonna make for a fun-filled video, and if not, then we're definitely gonna have some deep water spotted bass action too to fall back on. So either way, we're gonna have a fun day. Tyler's a great kid. This is our first time fishing together. We've talked about this for a while, so I'm pumped up, man. It's gonna be fun to spend a day on the boat with you.
Hell yeah, let's get it.
Thanks, buddy.
And again, guys, if you guys are interested on going out with Ryan, I'll leave all of his information below, and he has probably the best prices, I guarantee the best prices in the Central Valley. Oh, sorry, Motherlode. We are in the Central Valley, right?
Central Valley, Motherlode area,
Exactly.
whatever you want to call it. Central California.
Central California, guys. He does.
And we'll put you on fish, I promise
Exactly. What lakes do you do?
We do New Melones, Lake McClure, Lake Don Pedro. We can do Tulloch. Tulloch's always a little questionable on a guide trip because, as Tyler can tell you, it's feast or famine. I mean, depending on how they're pulling water out of that lake, sometimes you just can't control it and the bite's horrible. But the good days are real good, so.
Exactly.
But we can do any of those lakes.
Well said. And again, guys, I'll leave all of his information. Oh, Jesus.
That 5 times fast.
All right, guys, so I'll leave all of his information down in the description, and make sure you guys hit him up. We've all experienced that. All right, that's gonna hit me, and it's gonna hit me hard. I just had one of those double shot of espressos. That's why I stopped at Chevron, because they always have things 2 for $1. I got one. That was letting it sit up shallow-ish.
It's better fish.
It's dogging me right now. I wouldn't say big. I wouldn't say. He turned sideways on me. He's coming jump.
Coming up. Oh yeah. There you go. That's a good picture fish. I told you they're here.
You, sir, are right. Oh, he's bigger than I thought he was. Jesus.
That's a nice one. I'm not going to brush him there for you. He's hooked good. He ain't coming off.
If that 6-pound test might break.
Remember, guys, it is not how deep you fish. It's the angle of your dangle.
It's the angle of the dangle. You're right.
Cook fishing.
Ryan Cook Fishing.
All right, guys. So a lot of times when you catch these fish deeper, largemouth, spotted bass, smallmouth, whatever you're catching, then I'd say 25, 30 foot of water, they come up too fast, their swim bladder expands, and they actually can't go back down. If you throw them back in the water just to get a picture or something right away, they're fine. Like you get a picture, you throw them back in, they'll be fine. But if they're in the live well for a while, for tournament purposes, if you want to keep them for a picture later, what you need to do is you got to let the air out of their swim bladder. This particular fish would not go down. Order you on Tackle Warehouse, guys. It's called a Ben's Mender. Now this one's seen better days. It's called a Ben's Mender needle. Any fish fizzing needle will work. What you do is you lay this fish flat. You take their pectoral fin. You make sure it's laying perfectly flat right here. You're going to go from the top of the pectoral fin back about 4 scales. You're going to pop a scale up, and you're going to go straight down in at a 45-degree angle until you hear air come out. Now you may or may not hear the air. Right there. So you can hear that air coming out. I'm going to just give a little bit of light pressure right there. I've let the air out, and this fish that would not go down, once he catches a little second wind here, that fish is perfectly good, healthy, swimming off to grow to be a future 10-pounder.
You guys doing any good?
What's that?
You guys done any good at all today?
We got one a little over 3 and not much to go with it. I mean, we've caught fish, just no good ones. I'm waiting for it to warm up. We're gonna go back shallow here in about another hour and a half or so. One thing I want to talk to you guys about out here, and I know we're joking around, we're kidding, we're having some laughs, but in all seriousness, one thing that guys I think tend to miss is they get too caught up on what bait they're throwing, what color bait they're throwing, and they don't pay enough attention to the location and the timing. Everything that I have found in my fishing career, my experience, is the right bait in the wrong location is not nearly as effective as the wrong bait in the right location. It is all location, it is all timing. A hungry bass, especially a hungry school of bass, is going to eat almost anything you drop on them, anything you throw at them. An aggressive bass is going to hit anything that comes by him at the right speed. Now that's another key, speed. But don't get caught up on all these fancy colors and all these fancy baits and all this stuff. I fish everything super simple. I brought what, 6 rods today, Tyler?
6.
You know, and that's all you need. You got to focus on where these bass are living, at what time they're feeding, and that's it. I mean, that's the most important part. It's all location, location, location. Once again, the right bait in the wrong location is not nearly as effective as the wrong bait in the right location.
Well said.
Fishing.
Well said.
Was that okay?
It was stupid.
Right.
Let's put it this way.
There he is.
You got one?
Yeah. Not very big. Getting bigger.
It's growing on you.
Yeah, just a strong spot. He's not big. Not at all. They will make you question it for a second.
Oh,
though.
yeah.
Even a 1.5 pound spot. I mean, that spot. Oh, that didn't help. He's hooked under the jaw. Hey guys, but here's one thing. A little tip I can give you. I'm sure Tyler's probably taled about it. Whenever you see that, I don't know if you can see inside that fish's mouth with the sunlight. Like you hit it at this angle, Tyler, you'll be able to get it.
We'll be able to get it. Yep. Oh, that's a big old craw in there.
So when they're throwing craws, when they're throwing craws, when they're spitting up crawdads, when they're eating crawdads, for what we're doing today, we're throwing jigs, we're throwing tubes, bottom contact baits, then you know you're in the right area, you know you're throwing the right stuff. If you want to get real technical, you can actually pull the crawdads out of their mouth. You can have them spit them up in your live well and see what color the crawdads are. But I mean, when in doubt, go green pumpkin, you know?
When in doubt. You got one?
Decent one. No, he's not that big. He might be decent. Can't tell you. Nice largie. Nothing to brag about, but he's decent. You know what? But they're starting to bite shallow, dude. That's good.
That's good to hear. That's a good sign, though. Woof. What? Oh, she's fat.
It's a solid one. We'll throw her in the box for a picture for now, huh?
Works for me.
2.5.
It's fatty. Yeah, that's fat.
That fish will go 2.5. Look how fat she is.
It's fat. And that ain't air.
Hey, but you might want to make another cast over there, real quick.
I'm actually going to go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
Because I bet you they didn't throw a fluke.
Guarantee you they did not throw a fluke. Actually, a little brown and black in there. A little color contrastination. Is that a fish?
Yeah.
Is that a good one?
No.
On the fluke?
On the fluke.
That's what I'm talking about. Throw them in the box for a picture though for later.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Not a bad fish. That's a chunky little guy. Not bad. We're looking for his mama, but
Yeah.
But you know what? That was cool.
I was like, I did not
That was very cool.
expect that, to be honest with you.
I didn't either. That's 2 bites you've had on the fluke today. I still think that one was probably a trout this morning. But you never know.
You never know, yeah.
Might have been. I may have to stick that one. It might have been a little deeper than I thought. Or I think he just had moved up on that point.
I Just feel it.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Dude, I got a good feeling. Like we're,
Yeah.
I promise you, we're around the right shit. Like we just
Mm.
gotta get the bites put in the boat. We gotta get fish right there.
Yep.
Nice one.
Nice one.
Not a real big one, but a solid one. Not a bad fish at all, dude.
Get that jump. Ooh, keeping it down.
Yeah, it's a good fish.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, that's what we wanted. Didn't we just say that?
Did we? Yeah.
Didn't we just call that?
We just called it.
Stay down, baby.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, you're right.
Have you got a lipper for me? If you
Yeah,
don't
by all
mind?
means.
Coming up right here. She's hooked good. She ain't coming off.
Oh, don't say that. All right.
There's a solid one.
There you go.
Not a bad one.
Hell yeah, that's 4.
Solid 4. Oh, did you get the hook set on camera?
I got the hooks here. Like you're like, oh, oh. There we
Wanna throw
go.
a box for me? if you
Yeah,
don't
of
mind?
course.
Let's get another one, and then we'll get 2 more. Then we'll have a nice little picture.
Then we will. You're right.
Dude, hey,
Yeah.
freaking less than 3 foot of water, I guarantee.
Oof. Shallow girl. There she goes.
I gotta feel it.
I got a feeling. I got a feeling. Did she crack it?
No, dude, I barely felt a tick on slack line. I
Tick?
wasn't even sure.
Oof.
Then I reeled down, and I could feel her kind of swimming with it, you know, or mouthing it, whatever. you
Yeah.
call it. But you could just feel something was alive on the end of the line.
Yeah.
But it wasn't really a bite. You know what I'm saying? That you instantly got to swing right away.
You don't.
Sometimes one of the best things you can do is give them a
A
little
little
time.
bit, yep.
And also, with a football head, we're not using a big heavy wire flipping hook, right? It's pretty much a light wire hook. And there's nothing wrong with reel setting. If you're not sure, if you're not tight to that fish, high speed reel, minimum 7-to-1, and reel set the heck out of that thing, and you will pin them a lot of times way deeper through the roof of the mouth than when you actually swing on those fish, unless you have your line totally tight. People don't realize on a long cast and deeper water how big of a bow we actually have in our line.
Yeah.
It's huge. So you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, by all means, yeah. Now let's take the front again.
I feel like I'm getting in my rhythm here.
Getting
Feel
in
like
the
we're
zone.
ready to make some sparks fly. First couple little rock piles here. Like we know where we need to be. I'm not saying that spot, but we need to go around all of those types of points. And there's about 10 of them back there we can go hit right now, all within 200 yards of each other. Tell you guys, folks at home, viewers, I'm having fun out here. I'm getting the full freight experience, which is nice.
There's the medical bills to keep that thing alive, yeah.
You guys, seriously?
Yeah.
There he is. But not a big one at all. Like at all.
Spot? Yep.
It's not what you come to Melones for right there. But can't all be big ones.
They can't all be big.
Fish?
Yeah, he's tiny. He starts swimming off with it. Well, not tiny, but
Nice little spot.
a little spotty boy. That would have been 2 fish and 2 casts.
Hey, but with those 2 bigger ones and what we got, the smaller ones, we'd still have right at 14 and a half, 15 pounds. That's a respectable day up here.
Yeah.
Beginning of December, in almost 2 months. That's about time. There you go. That. That's your boat up all right.
He started running to the surface and he went back down. Now he's not very big. Until he just, unless he's playing me, he's not very big. Oh, it's a catfish.
Is it?
No. For once, it thumped it today for me. He went to the thunk. Disorientate him. Disorientate him so he doesn't jump. And then, boom.
Had a great day out here with Tyler Frey, guys, the Frey Experience. We didn't catch any giants. We had some solid fish. We got one a little over 4, one over 3. And we actually caught some nicer fish than these small ones. But we're gonna get the release here. These fish are all nice and healthy to go swim another day. Melones was a little tougher today than we expected, but we still caught plenty of fish. The jig bite wasn't what we wanted. We did get one good bite on a jig. We broke another one off on a jig that felt like a good fish. But you know what? Another great day on the water. And if you don't mind me saying, I'm gonna throw a little plug in.
By all means.
If anybody wants to hit me up, Tyler said he's gonna put it down on the bottom of the video description, but my website's ryancookfishing.com and my phone number is 559-691-7008. So if you're interested in a trip, hit me up. Peace out.
You guys tuning in for another episode. Make sure you guys smash that like button and always subscribe for more content.